Today, regulations require roll-on/roll-off ferries, ships that let vehicles drive on and off directly, to have clear indicators showing whether the bow doors are open or closed, watertight ramps that conceal the vehicle deck, and a ban on open vehicle decks that run the full length of the ship. These rules exist because, on the night of 6 March 1987, the MS Herald of Free Enterprise left the Belgian port of Zeebrugge with its bow door still open, and within minutes, the ship capsized in shallow water, killing 193 passengers and crew. The Herald of Free Enterprise was one of 3 identical Spirit-class ferries built for Townsend Thorson's Dover-Calais route. Designed for speed, the ship had 8 decks labeled to H, with the main vehicle deck on G deck and an upper vehicle deck on E deck. To remain competitive with other ferry operators on the route, Townsend Thorson required ships designed to permit fast loading and unloading and quick acceleration. Herald of Free Enterprise began active service on 29 May 1980. Vehicles drove on and off through large doors at the bow and stern. Below the vehicle deck, the hull was divided into watertight compartments, a standard safety feature intended to keep the ship afloat if the hull was holed, but they could not prevent flooding if the bow door remained open, leading to rapid loss of stability. When the bow door opened, seawater flooded the vehicle deck in seconds. The sheer weight of the water caused the ship to heel over rapidly and come to rest on its side in the shallow harbor. The immediate cause was found to be the assistant bosun, who was asleep in his cabin instead of closing the bow door as his duty required during his watch. However, the official inquiry placed greater blame on his supervisors and on a broader culture of poor communication and inadequate safety procedures within Townsend Thorson. The ship was later salvaged, sold, renamed Flushing Range, and eventually taken to Taiwan for scrapping in March 1988. As a direct result of the tragedy, the industry adopted several design changes. New roll-on/roll-off vessels now include watertight ramps that conceal the vehicle deck at the bow and stern, clear visual and audible indicators that show the exact position of the bow doors to the crew on the bridge, and regulations that prohibit undivided vehicle decks that run the full length of the ship. These measures aim to prevent a repeat of the assumption that a closed door alone could guarantee safety, replacing reliance on human vigilance with engineering safeguards that make the door status obvious and the deck inherently resistant to uncontrolled flooding, thereby enhancing overall ferry safety.